Hi, folks. Welcome to the Drumming Ministry channel. My name is Lucas Souza, and welcome also to the new millennium. Now, I would be wearing something more festive today rather than just black and blue, but in a way, I'm showing my solidarity with the new millennium. This is a crazy century, crazy millennium so far. Into the 21st century, we've seen a lot of different genres, a lot of different music come through the airwaves, the sound waves, but a lot of good stuff and a lot of not so good stuff either. We should be in a way happy to see all of this new content come through since the 1900s, but we also need to be serious, a little bit careful with how we approach the future because it's unknown. So I think we should be seriously joyful. If you can be both, I think we should do more of that anyway. So here's the deal. As we springboard into the new millennium, there are a couple of tunes I want to share with you this weekend. This is actually the year of my birth, 2001, where a emo pop band called Jimmy Eat World, Jimmy Eat World, came on the scene with a huge hit in 2001 called The Middle. Now, I haven't played this in a while. I actually got to teach it to one of my students. I'm not looking at anybody there, but I got to teach this to one of my students some time ago, and it was fast. So it was kind of hard at first to get, but I showed him step by step on how he could take the beat slowly, and from there we just went with it. It was great. So far I have been able to suffer through music without headphones or ear protection of any sort, but in reality, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be saying this a lot, I think, in the channel. You want to have your ears covered and protect them as best you can, or as most of the times as you can, because once the hearing goes, it never comes back, right? So this is emo, and just a small tangent here for the genre of emo. We've never looked at anything like this, and it came out at least in full force in the 90s. But I think it was even present before then. It depends on how you interpret things, right? From a rock musician's perspective. But emo is kind of like punk. It's just a little bit more moody, and so this is an interesting genre where the lyrics, especially in emo music, which is short for emotional hardcore, is driven around is driven by real life challenges. And the things that we face in life. And so emo has a lot to do with real world problems, and the punk music behind that gives it a really interesting driving force. So it's more than just punk music, it's more than just power rock, it's emo, it's emotional hardcore, where it's talking about hard stuff in life as well as the energy that punk brings, which you would almost think it doesn't sound like it would work, kind of like this for woohoo 2K, but it does. It actually sounds amazing, and I want to just play this for you, and give me a second to put this on, and we're gonna talk a little bit about just the aspects of why this is so cool. Again, this is Jimmy Eat World from 2001. Man, that sounds so old, doesn't it? Anyway, let's give this a shot. Okay. Oh my goodness, it is so tight. These things are so tight I can't really hear what's going on. But I think I caught myself there when the glitch occurred. In any case, that's a little bit of emo. Whew. Yeah, that I haven't played that in a while, but that was fun. And I mixed things up a little bit because I actually taught the student of mine how to read. He had it transcribed. We had it transcribed. We just kind of printed a copy. You can get off the internet if you just a small fee, and you can get the transcription of the drum beat. It's great. Just a lot of driving beats and fills, and it's great. The thing is, as you can tell, it's a lot of guitars, just like punk is, but it has it just has a different style because the singer's not really shouting. It's almost as if you were to take a boy band, which we looked at last week, and we'll hopefully look at again next week. It's as if you were to take a boy band, right? And you see it again, you're seeing the trajectory. When you take a boy band, put it in a blender with a power punk emo band with the lyrics involved, that's kind of what you get. It's not anything like we've seen before, so it's just unique. Jimmy Eat World is a great band. Their style was amazing because they encapsulated, like in their early years, the true essence of emo, and then they expanded a little bit and got a little bit more pop, but they went through alternative rock layers, in their music, power emo, power punk, and pop emo, pop punk. And they did a great job of it. So that's a little bit of Jimmy Eat World with the middle. Again, I'm so happy to share this stuff with you because you get to see now from the 96 song, That Thing You Do, you're gonna see now this and another band that's gonna come on the scene in the early 2010s next week, which I won't spoil for you, but I think you might know what kind of boy band I'm talking about. And again, we missed the Backstreet Boys. Boy band kind of goes all the way back to them at least. But you'll see this trajectory, and I think you'll find it interesting. Just the Beach Boys were amazing. But until the next segment, which we'll take a look at in a bit, God bless you guys, and we'll see you there. Take care.